Hey you guys, I'm back again. Got both my computers going on here with my iPad, and that way I can upload one video, and then I can upload the other video on my other computer. So anyway, I want to read on the January 6th committee because I want to know what kind of impact this is going to have on the Republicans. We know where the Dems are, you know. And by the way, I'm not a Dem. I'm an independent. Every time I'm on here, my hair is sticking up. I'm an independent. I always have been. But I've voted for Republicans before. Never will again. But you know, I registered as a Democrat because I want to be able to. I'm going to vote with them. Ever since April of 2003. April of 2003 is when we sent troops into Iraq on a lie. So, okay, so we're going to use the Animal Totem Tarot. Lisa Robinson, illustrated by Eugene Smith. So, a long time ago, and also I want to, well, first let's read on the January 6th. What is going on here? I got my cards backwards and forwards and upside down. Craziness. Spirit, can you tell us, is the January 6th committee going to have any impact on the Republicans? And will it change how they vote, or if they vote? January 6th commission have any impact on the vote in November? January 6th commission. Spirit about the January 6th committee and how it will change this country. All right, well, let's look. Now, I just made a video on Liz Cheney, so we'll have to and it's uploading right now. So, but what we want to know is if the January 6th committee is going to have any impact on the vote in November. So that's the sun reversed. That's just the Tower. And below the Five of Swords, behind the Magician. Oh, these are all upside down. No, they're not all upside down. The Tower's right side up. We got the Eight of Cups and the crowning card, the Queen of Wands. Gotta get rid of that. Hanged Man, the Six of Cups, Page of Swords, and the Four of Cups. All right, so we've got the upside down sun, the sun in reverse. You know, this can be clouds. When the sun is in reverse, it can be like clouded plans or broken plans or a loss of something. And the Tower, this is everything's going to come down around the ears. I think that from these two cards, it looks like, yes, that it's going to have a huge impact. The Five of Swords is below. Five of Swords, Five of Swords. Stormy weather ahead. This is Magician in the rearview mirror reversed. It's black magic. And the Eight of Cups, this is a coming home because it's reversed. So instead of walking away, it's coming home. Learning from the past. Somebody returns. The Queen of Wands is in the near future, and she's reversed. So this is like anger and coldness and aggression, and it can be apathy. Maybe people won't vote, but people are going to be angry, so maybe they won't vote. I mean, we're going to vote, but you know. And then the Hangman in here. So this is they're waiting to see what happens because it's all in suspension right now. The Six of Cups would be, this would be nostalgia, but it's upside down. So this is living in the past. This is a spy card in the hopes and fears. Vigilance and spying and gossip. Can also stand for truth, because there's the sword of truth. And you know, they have that guy who's the British filmmaker who has been encamped with them this whole time. And, you know, what more is he going to bring out? You know he's got stuff up his sleeve. And in the near future, in the final outcome, we have the Four of Cups. And this is, again, apathy, dissatisfaction, reevaluation. You know, so maybe a lot of Republicans are going to be reevaluating what they thought. But that could give us a surprise gift. So, you know, you guys, this could be, I'm saying yes. This January 6th committee, I mean, look at Mick Mulvaney. Mick Mulvaney, he was the former chief of staff. He's coming out saying, oh my God, I had no idea. This is craziness, you know, and he's going to testify. The fact that Trump knew they were armed. Oh, but they're not here to hurt me. They're here to hurt other people. They're not here to hurt me. They're my people. What would have happened if he would have gone down there? You know, I mean, the Capitol Police would have stood aside. The people would have walked right into the chamber. And the Secret Service people are lying. That really happened in that car. I can see it. And here's the thing, you guys. If only just one person had a video, even a recording of Trump losing it, we could put it out to the world. And that right there, that would change a lot of minds. Because I know people, right-wing Christian people, and evangelical people, who really think that he was anointed by God. It's the craziest thing. This guy is nothing close to anything that God or any God would, maybe the devil, but I mean, he's horrible. I can't believe they can be so snowed. I just don't understand, you know. And I think their main deal is abortion, which now they've overcome. Maybe that's another thing. Maybe, okay, now we got Roe versus Wade overturned, so now we can just sit back and relax, and Democrats can't do anything about it. But we can't stack the court. If we win in November, we will stack the court. And Clarence Thomas, what a dirtbag. I told you, I talked about this in my last video, which is uploading right now. I have thought he was a dirtbag from the word go back in the day. And the fact that Biden voted for him makes my stomach turn. You know, I've been on jobs before. I used to actually work construction. So I know what it's like to be harassed at work. It happened to me all the time. And there's nothing, and they don't believe you. They just don't believe you. They think you're being hysterical. It's nuts. It's nuts. I mean, I just can't even think about it. Okay, so, remember a couple of months ago when I said that Trump was still talking to Putin? Yeah, he is. He's still talking to Putin. They're probably best friends. What a traitor. Let's read on Merrick Garland. What's Merrick Garland up to? Spirit, can you tell us what's going through his head right now? Let's read on the Justice Department and Merrick Garland. Is Merrick Garland building a case against these people? Is Merrick Garland building against these people? Merrick Garland. He's working on this. Merrick Garland. He is. He's working on it. Remember, he was supposed to be on the Supreme Court. It's Merrick Garland. Working with the January 6th committee. Merrick Garland. Merrick Garland gonna do something. All right, let's look. Merrick Garland. What you up to? Losing my mic. Nine of Pentacles reversed. The Knight of Cups reversed. Knight of Cups covers. Justice card is the basis of the reading, which is perfectly appropriate. In the rearview mirror, we have the Page of Wands reversed. Above us, we have the Tower. And we've got the High Priestess reversed in the near future. And Judgment is reversed in the subconscious mind. Conscious mind is the Three of Cups, hopes and fears. The Eight of Pentacles, so there you're working on it. And the final outcome is the Ten of Swords. Oh my God. He's coming to get him. The Nine of Pentacles reversed. Okay, so when the Nine of Pentacles is right side up, this is, the wealthy woman alone in her garden. She's enjoying the finer things of life, but she is alone. Materially well off, but solitary enjoyment of her life. But when it's reversed, it's like loss of home and friendship. It's loss of inheritance. It's like voided bad faith or voided projects. And it's covered by the Knight of Cups. So this is messages, propositions, invitation. So what's going to happen is that the January 6th Commission is going to send this to Merrick Garland. And the basis of the reading is justice. That's what we're all looking for here, okay? And this is the balanced forces of our justice system, blind justice. The Page of Wands is in the rearview mirror and it's reversed. So when this is right side up, this is like new projects or creative ideas. But when it's upside down, it's struggling and maybe immaturity. It can be indecisiveness when it's reversed. You guys all know what this means. The Tower. Shit is going to hit the fan. High Priestess is in the near future, and she is reversed. So when the High Priestess is reversed, this is, when it's up right side up, this is like hidden influences and secrets and mystery in the subconscious mind. But when it's right side up, when it's upside down, this is like, maybe I'm just accepting surface knowledge, or maybe intuition is blocked. In the subconscious mind, the id, we've got judgment reversed. When judgment's reversed, it's denial, an error in judgment, or fearing change, or weakness, you guys. But in the conscious mind, the ego, it's a party. It's a conclusion of something. You know, it's the celebration. It's victory, healing, friendship, a circle of support. That's the conscious mind. And the Eight of Pentacles, they are working on it, you guys. Totally. And final outcome. Somebody's going to get stabbed in the back. And I hope it's not the American people. Painful ending. Rock bottom. Maybe that's what it's all. Maybe this is our rock bottom. Maybe that's what that means. You know, I don't know how much worse it could get. You know, I don't want to know. Ten of Swords, you know, that's end of a delusion, pain, suffering. It could be the pain and suffering of the other party when they realize that they've been totally snowed. And maybe that's what will bring us to the center. Maybe that's what will keep them home from voting. You know, I mean, you can't have everybody that comes onto the January 6th committee and call them all liars. You know, when they're up there swearing to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. I mean, sooner or later, it's going to sink in that they're not lying and that they're telling the truth. Let me go back to my notes here. Is Trump going to run again in 2024? See, the whole thing about this is that if they find him guilty of this, committing this crime, which I think that they will do, he won't be able to run again. Just like Marjorie Taylor Greene, Matt Gaetz. I wonder if those are two of them that are involved in the orgies and the key bumps. Key bumps. Back in the day, well, you know, I mean, I did live through the 80s, so. Why would you ask for a pardon if you weren't guilty of something? Or why would you ask for a pardon if you thought you might, unless you thought you might be guilty of something? You wouldn't. I mean, if you didn't think you did anything wrong, why would you bother asking for a pardon? You wouldn't. I wonder how many indictments there's going to be. Is Matt Gaetz going to win his seat? 6 cards. Is he going to win his seat in the House in 22? Wonder who's running against him. We need to send him some money. Is Matt Gaetz going to win in 2022? Let's look. Cups and Wands are yeses. Swords, Pentacles are no. Major Arcanas are yeses except for the Moon, and it's a no. Hierophant, yes. Pentacle, no. Pentacle, no. Pentacle, no. The Moon, no. The Two of Pentacles, no. He's going to lose his seat. Let's do Marjorie Taylor Greene. That stupid Lauren Boebert. Oh my God. What a moron she is. Is Marjorie Taylor Greene going to lose her seat? Is Marjorie Taylor Greene going to lose her seat in the House? Is Marjorie Taylor Greene going to lose her seat in the House? Wands, Swords, the Devil, Pentacle, Pentacle, Strength. So we got 3 yeses and 3 no. So is Marjorie going to win her seat? That's a no. That's a yes. What's this one? Let's see here. What was my question? Is Marjorie going to win her seat? No. One, two, three, four, 5 no's. 4 yeses. Is she gonna, I think that's how I ask it. Let's ask again, because I don't remember how I asked that question. Marjorie Taylor Greene. Is Marjorie going to win in the fall? Is Marjorie Taylor Greene going to keep her seat? Is Marjorie Taylor Greene going to keep her seat in the House? Is Marjorie Taylor Greene going to keep her seat in the House? Is Marjorie Taylor Greene going to keep her seat in the House? Is Marjorie Taylor Greene going to keep her seat in the House? It killed me when she said, when Roe was overturned, she was like, oh, God is on our side. What a freaking idiot. The Hangman, that's a yes. The Wands, that's a yes. The High Priestess, that's a yes. Pentacles, no. Yes, the Star. 3 of Wands. Let's see. Is Marjorie Taylor Greene going to keep her seat in the House? Yes, she will. We've got 1 no. Let's do the dumbass from California or Colorado. The former call girl who was introduced to Congress by Ted Cruz. Oh my God, what a creep. Is Lauren Boebert going to keep her seat in the House? Is Lauren Boebert going to keep her seat in the House? Spirit, can you tell us? Is Lauren Boebert going to keep her seat in the House? They're going to have to close down their restaurant because the people that own the building aren't going to renew their lease. Ha! Marjorie is, let's see here, Lauren Boebert. Is she going to keep her seat in the House? Is Lauren Boebert going to keep her seat in the House? Boebert going to keep her seat in the House. Yes. Yes. Nope. No. No. Yes. So it's a tie. Is Lauren Boebert going to keep her seat in the House? No. No. Yes. But we've got 5 no's and 4 yeses. Bye-bye. Bye, Felicia. All right, let's see. You know, do you guys remember who Charlie Crist is? He used to be the governor of Florida, and so he's going to run against DeSantis for governor. He actually was a Republican. He's a conservative, but he's gone to the Democratic Party because he couldn't stand how crazy it was getting on the right. So anyway, he's running as a Dem in the Florida governor's race. Let's see how he's going to do. How's Charlie Crist going to do? Is Charlie Crist going to win governorship in Florida? I mean, I know people in Palm Beach, and they love DeSantis. I'm like, oh my God, that's nuts. Charlie Crist going to win in November. Is Charlie Crist going to win in November? Charlie Crist going to win in November. Spirit, is Charlie Crist going to win Florida governor in November? All right, let's look. This is probably going to be close to the last one. Is Charlie Crist going to win? Looks like a no. That looks like a yes. 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 No. Yes. Pentacle, sword, 4 yeses, 2 no's. Yay. And then Ron DeSantis will run for president. You know, that DeSantis, he was like the last state to shut down for COVID. Why? Money. He didn't want to lose the Florida tourism money. So he wasn't closing the beaches. He wasn't closing the bars. He was telling everybody to take their mask off. Why? Money. I mean, really? All right, let's do one more. Okay, we know, like I said earlier, I did a reading on this a long time ago, but now that British filmmaker is saying that Trump was talking to Putin on Air Force One, so I guess maybe Putin called him. Hey, Don, what's up? You want to play golf? Is Trump still talking to Putin? Is Trump still talking to Putin? I like these little short readings. Of course, I won't be able to list them all. Is Trump still talking to Putin? Okay, here we go. Trump still talking to Putin? Oh, I have another really important question we got to ask. No, yes. 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 No. Yes. Okay, so we got 2 no's and 4 yeses. He's still talking to him. Okay, you guys, here's another really question. Does he still have, is he still getting national security briefings? I mean, is he still in the loop? Is Trump still in the loop? Is he still getting, I mean, I'm sure if he is, they probably whittled it down to nothing. Is he still tuned into the national security briefings, the daily briefings? Is Trump still getting the daily briefings? You know, are his kids still getting briefings? Is Trump still getting briefed? Is Trump still getting briefed? Is Trump still getting briefed? I would have cut that off right away. I mean, he took the national security briefings away from John Brennan, who was like what, the former head of the CIA? I mean, John Brennan knows stuff. We need him. We don't need Trump. He's a dumbass. Just saying. Is Trump still getting national security briefings? Is Trump still getting national security briefings? God, he makes my skin crawl. No. Yes. Yes. No. No. What's this one? Yes, it's a tie. Okay, so we got 3 yeses and 3 no's. Yeah. Is he still getting them? Yes. No. No. They cut him off, which means they've cut off his family too. They wouldn't take his briefings away if they I mean, the rest of the family wouldn't keep him if he didn't. It's like Obama still gets national security briefings. We need him to know what's going on. He's a former president. He's got all this up here that we need. He's a treasure. Just like, okay, I voted for George Bush before I voted against him, but because, like I said, 2003 pissed me off pretty much. But he still he's still a valuable asset to our country. So is John Brennan. So is, all these people who have experience. Just because they're retired doesn't mean that we can't lean on their expertise when we need them. That's why these people, even after they've left office, continue to get these national security briefings, so they know what's going on. Well, Trump still talking about. Oh my gosh, it's 31 minutes. I've got to go or else it'll take hours to upload. So I love you. Hit the like, hit the share, subscribe if you're not subscribed. You guys, so many people watch these. You don't hit the thumbs up, and I like to know if you like this content. So anyway, thanks again. Bye.